Get him. Get him. Get him. Okay, the camera's on, so you're not going to get him. Get him. Be fierce. Be fierce. Get him. God, she's gotten so big. So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug, it says Atlanta. It is a coffee mug that my husband got for me, I believe from the Atlanta airport. Anyway, so we've been slowly revealing the mugs as we unpack them. I'm still waiting for my shelves, but this is the next one that got unpacked. I am trying to avoid things like Christmas mugs. I think the next mug I actually looked at was one with the deer on it, and I was like, no, we're not doing Christmas in July. I know brands are, but no. Anyway, in our Atlanta mug is Davidson's Rooibos Spiced Chai. And I picked this one, if you all know, I opened my Sip Spy box, and I actually wanted to try another one first. However, I wasn't sure the other one would do very well cold. Now, I think chai tea can actually do okay cold. Yes, we are going to be doing another try-on. It will not be as long as the last one, promise. Almost. Maybe. Hopefully. Anyway. But because it is going to be a longer video, and we are starting with our skin completely naked, I thought I'd try this one instead, because I think I've heard that chai in particular can actually be drunk cold. But this is a new one, and this one includes Rooibos, cinnamon, cloves, natural flavor. And it takes 4 or 5 minutes to get to full strength. But let's go ahead and give her a sip, and then we can get started. She smells pretty. You can really smell the spices. It smells beautiful. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. I think I sweetened it a little much. We'll find out later. But that is really nice. Okay, so that's one so far that might go in my bag to repurchase. Anyway, so what are we doing today? We are doing another unboxing, of course. Some of you saw the video where I noted that I had duplicates in some of my ColourPop palettes. Well, I can't buy just, single eyeshadow, 1 or 2 single eyeshadows. Not me. Could never just buy single eyeshadows. So we're going to open these up. I also think I picked up something else that I wanted to try out and see how well it did. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and just open these up, and I need to find the palettes that I need the eyeshadows for. One of them is definitely in there. I don't remember where the other one is. And I think I actually got 3. So I ended up getting more than I needed. Let's get these boxes open. I know if I don't want this to last as long as the other one. On the plus side, I'm not trying much. I'm not trying a whole bunch of stuff. So anyway, okay, I may have lied. Okay, all right. So what have I got in here? First of all, I've got a few things in here. If y'all recall, I think I've mentioned a couple times. I'm going to put the bigger box down here right now while I unload the smaller box. I think I've mentioned a couple of times that I'm out lipsticks. So, yeah, I got a few lipsticks. Let us take a look at this eyeshadow, this single eyeshadow first. This is that's a pretty purple. It's a pressed powder. I don't know if it's going to go in this particular palette, though. I may have to go and find the other one. This is in the shade Iffy. It's a matte. She's gorgeous. Let me pop this open. She's gorgeous. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Almost an ultraviolet. That's gorgeous. Will you fit in this one? Will you fit in here? Not particularly. I have to figure out where you're going, because it's not going in here. That's not that color story. So I'm going to hang on to Iffy. I'm going to put Iffy off to the side till I can find the palette that goes into. That is beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, one of the other things that I got that is not a lipstick is something I wanted to try. This is their cream gel, their Bff Cream Gel Pots. And I've been wanting to try one of these. They're a little less expensive than the Melt. They have a few more colors. This one is in white. So there's that. Oh, that comes off really nice. I could see that working really well with a brush. So we're going to put that to the side for now. I don't know if I'm going to use it tonight, but that's one of the things I got. And the rest are all lip products. We will start with this small Peeps Glowing Lip. Of course, I had to get Peeps. I don't remember everything. I've ordered a lot. I have another box on the way soon. Wow. There's that. This packaging is adorable. There's that color. Yes, we are replacing some of our lipsticks. None of these are liquid so far, though. I don't know why I got a bunch of lipsticks. Let's see, what else have we got in here? I also picked up the Star Wars. I picked up a Star Wars one. This is in the shade Elite. Look at that interesting packaging. And this is actually a lip gloss, it looks like. Oh my. It's got a slight purple cast. That's nice. We'll put that off to the side. I picked up another lippy pencil. This is in the color Grunge. That's an interesting. Okay. That's a bit more brown than I expected it to be. Hubs is in the kitchen. Then I got another Star Wars. This is an actual lipstick in Supreme Ruler. My husband's a big Star Wars fan. That's nice. There is, that's a Star Wars. That's cool. All right, what color are you? Oh, what is that? Oh, it has little, like, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. Can you see the embossing? Little stars and stuff. That's kind of cool. That's a color I can live with. Y'all know that's my color story. Berries. Love the berries. And then finally, I picked up a Luxe lip, cream lip, in the color Plucked. I think most of these were on sale. I think I really went for a sale price on this. I didn't on the next box. That is nice. That is a nice case. And it's heavy and metal. And then we're going to put this one up top here. Oh, that went on really beautiful. It's a bit more pinkish, but that's fine. I can live with that. Where's our little card? We save our little cards. Although both of these little cards are probably the same. You guys didn't send me a little card? God, oh, what is this? I say they didn't send me a little. I love their little cards. They sent me a star. Put this box down here. Thunk. Cruelty free. ColourPop, you deserve a star. That's cool. And yes. Yes. They don't tell anything about the prices, so I can't tell you if these were on sale. But I'm pretty sure these were all on sale. All right, so that's the first box. And then we have the second box, which is bigger for a reason. Not because I bought more. Kind of bought more. But, okay. Alright, so this has another You Deserve a Star. This has that. Okay, let's open this up. This is another one I'm a little bit worried about. Things can break, and I didn't want things to break. So I have 2 more shades, single shades in here. And, well, the first one is this nice, I love these kind of light peachy pinks. This one doesn't have the pink to it. This is in the shade The Most. It is a metallic. I love these shades for under my brow. It does have a slight pink to it. Oh my goodness. Don't know if you guys can see it there. I'm turning at an awkward angle. That is pretty. I think that might go in here really well. And then the last one is a reddish. And this is in the shade Call You Mine, which I actually may have, but I'll have to check. I'll have to check. Get in there. And there is Call You Mine. Pretty. One of these is probably going to my daughter. All right, so, and one of these is definitely going to my daughter. I asked her if she wanted one. She went, okay. So, I saw these. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is that these are a bit large for me. Will that pink go in here? Does that pink match this? What color is this? It wouldn't surprise me if I got another 2. What color are you? Skyway. Okay, so Call You Mine doesn't match Skyway, but we have this red in here. If I move this blue over, we'll talk about this other thing, this other palette in a minute. I can put, oh, no falling. Actually put that in there. I think that works. We have this more orange tone, then we have this sort of mid-tone burgundy, and then we have this red. I think that works really well. Now I just got to figure out where that purple's going. Where are you going? I think that's the one we took the extra green out of. It doesn't need any more greens. It's got enough greens in there. Like I said, I know I have another one. This one has space. You know what? I'm going to move that over. Move this down. Oh, don't you dare be. No. Thought that one was pretty close to the other one I got, but it's misty. You know, it looks like it's a little lighter, a little more orange. All right, so I'm going to put this matte purple in with this palette because this was another one that had a duplicate. Come here. Ta-da. I think that works very well. This one had mostly new shades in it that I just picked out randomly, and so it doesn't actually have a real color story to it, but it's very pretty. So there's that. And then I have one more large palette I think I need to look at. This was one of the palettes, I think. It has no openings. Okay, so I like this color the most, but I don't think I have any place else to put it unless I take something out of here. And you know what? I can take out this matte and put in the Most instead. Because we all know I'm not a big matte fan, and I can give my daughter this matte and she will play with the matte. And I can have the shiny. I love the shiny. Oh, you better not be what I think you are. No. Again, another color that looks very similar, but it says Seeing Stars. It's not the other one. So we just put that in there for, it doesn't quite fit, but it gives me that nice light shiny color that I can put over other colors. So I'm real happy with that. And I will give this other one, this matte pink, peachy pink, that's called Worth the Matte. Find a matte thing. I will give this one to my daughter, since I'm essentially now full up. No more singles for me unless I pick up another freaking palette. Let's not do that, Denise. Let's not do that. Let's not and say we did. So this other palette that I picked up, it's a bit large for me. I will say that right now. It is a bit, there's a lot. There's a lot. And with my ADHD, a lot can be a bad thing. But I saw this palette and I went, I have to have that. I love the color story. I honestly don't know much about the group, but it is the B21 palette. And I picked up 2. So I'm going to put you on hold for a minute. I have called you all the way downstairs to give you this.
You couldn't just have the boy take that up too.
No. Take it. But, well, there was also this. I'm trying to turn it.
Oh, that! Well, I know someone who'll be jealous just because it's that band.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
She's going to walk through the boxes. Thump. Say hi. Are you happy? She's not happy. She had to come down the stairs.
I'm editing.
I understand the feeling.
Thank you, Mother.
Love you.
I know.
Bye.
What do you want?
What she always wants.
To stand there and yell at people?
Get pets.
She knows where I fucking live.
All right, so we gave away our gifts. Let's open up this palette and take a look. I love this packaging. That's what... It takes something really cute or really dramatic to get me into a collab that I actually don't know anything about. Or a color story. And I think this one had both. Now, the thing is with this, the number of shades is a lot more than what I'm used to working with. I prefer smaller palettes for a reason. Larger palettes just overwhelm my ADHD. But I saw this. That is adorable. It does not have a mirror. That is so cute. That's the inside cover instead of the mirror. That is so cute. It is so cute. And there is the color story. I am not going to go ahead and swatch this. It's ColourPop. They've been fairly decent for a while now. When I first started, they had some real misses that were kind of dusty. But of late, even their mattes are really, really good. I mean, their mattes are really, really good. Okay? Their stuff has been very decent for a while. Alrighty, so I am going to look at this for a bit, think about my look. I think we're going to go with purples. And I'm going to get my hair up, put on my stuff. I haven't prepared anything today. This is kind of a late, we're also testing the nighttime thing, but this is kind of a late filming. This is after dinner. Everybody else is upstairs. And anyway, so I just came over here, got this whole thing started. Let's sip our tea real quick. It's been long enough to get to full strength, and I would like to sip it before it actually gets cold and see if the flavors change. So let's sip this, and then I will scoot on out and get my eyes and get everything set up. Okay, I think I over-sugared it, and that might be because of the chai itself tends to be sweet. But you do get the spices. Yeah, I would just have to bring the sugar down, I think. Other than that, it's really nice. I'm really excited to see how this is going to do cold. All right, so like I said, gonna go and do the things, and then we will come back and we will play with this palette. So we are ready to go, and I actually have kind of an idea of what I'm doing. The thing is, none of the shades in here are really, really dark except for this one, so we may have some issues with the crease thing, but we are going to go ahead and I'm going to start with this under my brow. I'm going to take that from the crease up towards my brow. We're going to use this on our inner corner, this across the lid, not this across the lid. And then we're going to use this blue, and I don't know what else at this point, but that's where I'm aiming for. It's what I'm aiming for. So let's get started with this color. Fluffy. It's fluffy. It's fluffy. Are you a duochrome fluffy? You don't say. I don't know. I don't know, but it's fluffy. It says it's fluffy. So I'm going to add some fluffy. Hi, Sora. Sora's doing all the things that kitty cats do, eating and whatnot. I'm trying to bring my mirror closer, trying to bring you closer. Fluffy is pretty much white. It's got a slight, from the looks of it, well, maybe that's my camera or my lighting. Looks like it's got a slightly yellow cast, but I think it's just plain white. I think you are just plain white. I don't need to actually do that much. What are you doing, Sora? No, 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 no. We are not getting up with the coffee mugs. Thank you. Already had cats break things in here. All right, we're doing the other eye. Okay, we have white above. Not mad at that. Grabbing another fluffy brush. This is my Sigma, the only Sigma I own. And grabbing some of this light pink Wisecracker and putting that in the crease. If I get any of it. Come here, Wisecracker. She is really light. She might have needed to go over the whole upper part. I'm not seeing anything. And in fact, she's gotten a little sealant on her. Hello. We are further away from the freeway. We get less freeway sounds. That doesn't mean we don't get any. I don't know. I'm not seeing any. Okay, so I took a closer look, and it is in there. It's just so light that it practically blends in with Fluffy. By a lot. By a lot. Okay, so we are going to try this color, Brawny, with a wet brush. But I suspect we are going to be going to my usual in a minute. So let me get my brush wet. There, it is awkward up here. There is no space on this table. But we're going to get a brush wet. I'm using a Luxie brush. Luxies are one of my favorites. I love their little detail brushes. They work really well on the inner corner. But, like I said, so we're grabbing Brawny. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot coming up on this brush. All right, going to a thing. I'm going to be disappointed if this particular palette doesn't work for me because it is so light and pastel, which is a big problem for my skin tone. Some pastels I can get to work, but they have to be fairly bright or very heavily pigmented, and this one doesn't seem to be either. All right. We now have some on the sponge tip. There it is. And it looks more pink than peachy. And here it looks more peachy than pink. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to go across. And we're going to hit this upper part. And we're going to play with this shape a little bit. We're going to take this down in a bit of a triangle. So I'm taking it down a bit and going down to the lid from the high point. I really need another so I can see this better. My big one works just fine most of the time. Okay. Much easier to see. Okay, because I've got some spots. And we're going to grab some more and put it in that inner. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's looking really pink in here. And then I'm going down in a diagonal from this high point down here. Down to this point here. So it forms kind of a triangle. It's a shape I've played around with before with my eyeshadows. Haven't done it much, but I also find it kind of intriguing. So hopefully you can see how that went down. Went up to the point and then goes on a crease. All right, so gonna go get the other eye. Okay, so I should have two triangles, right? And because of how this pink, because it's supposed to be peachy, but pink, reacted to the brush, and the fact that I want some pretty straight lines there, I'm going to do that purple with the other end of my sponge tip. Okay. And this is the color Mystery Dancer. It has a little asterisk next to it. I don't know why. Guess we'll find out. So we are going to grab some of this Mystery Dancer. It's a pretty color. And we're going to fill in the space, starting at that point and going down to the other point, and we are using that line to direct how we place that shadow. And we're using, I'm going to go up there and do another point. And we're also using this darker color to help make that line a bit more clear, because that light pinkish peach. So didn't really give us as strong a line as we hoped, because I thought it was more peach than pink, and it's more pink than peach on my eye. I like that. That's a pretty color. It is coming up a bit lighter than it is in the pan, but that's true of most purples I've worked with. So I am just packing that on there, adding more, making sure that the lines are clear and the color itself is pretty dark. And so we now have kind of a chevron on the end. I'm gonna have to make sure I don't do very big wings. They will end up, I'm gonna try to take that line on that purple down a little bit more. So to do that, I am putting the color on the edge. I don't know, you can see it right on the edge, more than I am putting it on the rest of the sponge, and using that edge to help draw that line. Okay. It's not much bigger, but it looks a little bigger in my mirror. So that's all I want. All right, gonna do the other side. Okay, hopefully we have some equal triangles there, or fairly close. It's doing something graphic like that is always a risk on my eyes because they don't, anyway, they don't match up at all, It's always hard. All right, I know I keep looking over here. I don't know why. All right, so now we're going to I'm gonna work with, I need something lighter and then something darker for this part. And they both need to be darker fairly much. You know, what color is this? I don't know what color this is. Okay, so let's, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Your Galaxy. It looks like it might be a gray-green. Looks more green. I don't know, do you think we can put a green on there? But there it looks more gray. It's not switching colors because it's matte. I don't know. Okay. We are going to start with Nom Nom for the crease and point, and then we are going to try to deepen our crease with this color, Your Galaxy, which I'm hoping is gray and not too green. Let's start there. Let's where did I put them? I keep putting stuff down and not remembering where it went. You went for something else. Okay. Sorry if I bumped you guys. I do that a lot. Let us get this Nom Nom in our crease and point and things. It looks more of a periwinkle. Now this one I'm putting more on the end of the brush. That's not the color I wanted. Oh no, that is the color I wanted. Tommy. Okay, so. Oh, she's light. But she's pretty. Over that pink and that white, it's a pretty color. I'm deepening her up. She's pretty. That's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, let's get a light color in there. And going out. And I'm going to bring a little bit in over this peachy pink. That's more pink than peach in some lights. Put that there. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. She's pretty. Oh my God. Girl, you gorgeous. Girl, you gorgeous. Oh, you're gorgeous. I'm going to try to deepen some more over here. And in this crease. This color is so beautiful. It's gorgeous. Okay, I'll stop now, guys. But it is so pretty. That is beautiful. I hope it's as beautiful to you as I haven't said. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh my God. Gorgeous. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do my little crease part with this Galaxy color that I'm hoping is more of a gray than anything else. Oh God, that's beautiful. I don't know if I really need to do anything in the crease. Yeah, I do. I need to make them meet. So we'll use this matte Galaxy. Again, I am tapping it on the end of the brush and throwing it in. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is actually just turning that purple deeper. There's a bit of a gray cast to it. I'm going to have to fix my pink. There we go. And then we're just going to take that out. Go out. Go out. And then we're just brushing along and buffing a bit to blend it. I got a little bit on the bottom. I like it. I don't think I've been this excited about a look for a while. I like most of my looks, not all of them, but the purple is pretty. All right, gonna get the other eye done. Also going to get the face done. And then we will come back and do some finishing up stuff, and mostly under. I'm gonna get most of it done, and then we'll be right back. It's pretty. I will stop being goofy now. See you in a second. So here's our finished look. I gotta say, I really like this. I tried for something a little different and a little more graphic. I'm not sure how well my lines held up. I do know I had to touch up the inner corner here. ColourPop has gotten better in its formula. However, it still doesn't completely stand up to my eyes. I used a little bit of the white gel liner. I know you guys can't see it behind my glasses, but I really like this look. I did have some trouble with the lips. I didn't want them to be more pink, but I think they ended up matching that one color. There is something that I did do. Hair. Second day hair is always fuzzier than first day hair. But it actually looked good today. So anyway, I deliberately did not fill my wing. And then when I went in again to touch some things up, I just took that bright purple up over the gray that was there. So it's a darker version of that bright purple, and it filled in that little wing for me. I did different things today than I normally do. I did keep the rest of a lot of the rest of the eye stuff that I do the same. I did use a ColourPop blush. I used one of the Soul Body things, and then I touched over it slightly with one of the Artist Couture loose powders that I have to get this nice bright almost golden with it's supposed to have a slight purple cast, but I don't think you can see it in there. But overall, I am just really happy with this look. For all that it's a huge palette for me, and it really is, you're looking at 24 colors. That's a lot in one palette for me. I can get very overwhelmed very easily with something like that. That's why I tend to stick with 18 or less on most of my palettes. It's kind of why I like Nomad, not going up too high, and some of the others. I just prefer smaller palettes to work with. I may end up using a lot of different palettes that way, but I end up it's much easier for me to pick out colors. I don't get overwhelmed. This could have gotten overwhelming. However, I saw a color story in here I really wanted. I love the this purple here. I'm sure you all figured that out. That is just gorgeous. I love it. It's beautiful. Can't wait to play with some of the peaches and the greens. I did play with a couple peaches. And the yellow, I actually thought about adding this in that open spot, and I ended up not doing it. I also used the two new mascaras I have, the Peachy Queen, Blacker Than My Soul, and the Mented, now I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I did use them over. I put the Peachy Queen down first because the Peachy Queen, I noticed, tends to get a little bit flaky, especially when you're washing it off. Whereas the Mented one is very smooth. I didn't have any issues with it when I used it before, so I thought I'd go try it over. I do like the results. I did 2 coats of each, and I really think the results came out really nice. I'm not quite sure how much they helped each other, but I did like the results. I mean, I can't quantify it and say, oh yes, this was more full or this was more this. But I did end up liking how they look together. So, and then the lipstick is just, look down in the description. There is a lot going on here because I struggled to get this color, and I still think it might have done better just a much darker, but I'm very happy with it in general. So you'll have to tell me if you are interested in getting the BT palette from ColourPop. I can tell you right now that if you do get it, I don't think you'd be disappointed. Like I said, it's beautiful. I love the way this look came out. It is all from that palette. I didn't use any outside colors at all. My eyes are almost entirely ColourPop. Other than the mascara and my brow stuff, that's just, the rest of it's all ColourPop. What can I say? I think it came out gorgeous, and I really think the palette is gorgeous. So let me know down below if you're planning to pick this one up. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you do. And in the meantime, that is it for the day. And I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen and you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And when you do, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. We are staggering towards our usual 2 days a week. And then hopefully we will get to 3 days a week. I've got basically a get ready with me plan for almost every week, and we're just going to have to see how it works out. We're just going to see how it works out. I did plan film this one just a little bit early because we're going to spend all of this next week working on my husband's new, his first since we've moved, plating video, and that should be going up hopefully before the end of the month, if not at the beginning of August. So lots of things coming up, that not all of them having to do with makeup. We are waiting on another package from my son, and he will be opening 2 Geeky bags together. Since he's just getting t-shirts, I figure doing 2 at a time is probably the best way to go about it. Otherwise they'd be gone in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. Because we're not getting the big boxes for him anymore. And so there is more going on in here in makeup, and we're always open to new ideas, so please let us know if you have any new ideas for things for me to try and play around with that are clean. I know some of you out there. Let's keep it clean, okay? Let's not do anything that's gonna make me no. No. let's not make YouTube unhappy, okay? Let's do this right. So I'm hoping that we will come up with some new content as well as the makeup and the food and the geek stuff. So, you know, subscribe. There's more stuff there for you to see than just the makeup stuff. But we do hope you'll come around for the makeup stuff too. I mean, if you're interested. If you're one of my notification squad, please check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active. And if you choose not to subscribe, even with all of that information, well, I would be disappointed. I would be sad. I really, this old dragon really could use your help, you know. I would be very sad. However, if you still choose not to subscribe, you're always welcome here. And when you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. So this is cold. I am really hoping this tastes good cold. It tasted really good warm, I will say that. It tasted really good warm. Let's all go ahead and give her a sip, and we will be on our way. That's not bad. Again, I will say I did oversugar it. Chai tends to be sweeter than a lot of teas. But it's not bad. There's no bitterness in it at all. That's actually really nice. Alrighty, and we tried in the middle. We liked it when it was fully developed as a regular hot tea. So I think this is going to have to go in the bag so that I can go ahead and pick up some more. That's a really nice tea. That is a really nice tea. It's a really nice tea. At any rate, that is it for the day. Hope you have a good one.